What's up, y'all? It's Monday. What's going on? I'm trying to get this camera fixed. I'm trying to fix it. I need to fix it. But I'm going to have to do it later because we didn't already start it. What's going on? Hope everybody had a good weekend. It's Monday. A lot of shit happened over the weekend, honey. Jason and who else? Trevor. I'm just guessing the next nigga's name. These Terrorists, honey, they are really acting a fool on U.S. soil in Dayton, Ohio, and in El Paso, Texas. I told y'all, I put on my Instagram and I put in the community page the reason why these fools is acting crazy. I'm telling you why. I go look at the video on my community page when this is over, and that man, who is also one of them, is going to explain to you why these MFs is acting like they have no brains. And a lot of people have been responding. A lot of people have, their ideas on whatever gun control and anything like that. Here, at the end of the day, the bottom line is they have guns because they're preparing to lose possession of the United States. Period. And if they keep feeling like they're losing possession of the United States, they're going to continue to shoot up everybody. That's just what's going to happen. And yeah, you want stricter gun laws, but it's too late. It's really too late. And that's what it is. So we're coming on here to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. We're not talking about the other stuff. We already know what it is. And that's what it is. And no one's going to say anything. Come on. Let's go. I don't know what you're doing, honey. That's a cute little hybrid, though. So let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. I don't want to talk anymore about the other stuff. Also, I did a video on Saturday, if you haven't watched that, on what is your relationship? Do you have a healthy relationship with discipline and control? And a lot of people were sharing their relationship and their comments. So go read those. You guys really did share a lot. Thank you for sharing, actually. So I didn't realize, of course, like the therapist says, she says, you're not the only one, and maybe it'd be good to talk about it. So I hopefully actually talking about it and thinking about it helped some of us, reflect and see, what we can do to balance that. Because I guess, everything is in moderation. And if you have too much or too little, then both can either be a detriment to you. So, and your progress in your journey. So go read the comments, add to it if you want to, offer suggestions if you have any. Okay, anyways. So they start off with Giselle calling Ashley and is saying that she's extending an olive branch for Ashley to come out and visit at her new property, and to just, they're gonna look around or whatever, and Robin's gonna meet them out there. So Ashley's like, there's still a question mark. I don't know. And let me just start with this. I'm just gonna say this, and I'm just gonna be very honest. I don't like any of the characters on that show. I do not see it for Giselle. I definitely don't see it for Giselle. She, to me, just represents a type of woman who, like I said, peaked in college. She's right there. She is exactly there. She behaves in that way. And this season, she's laying it on thick, because I do believe she's playing it up for the producers, because she does not have a personal story. And I'm not one to say anything about somebody not having their own storyline. You're using this for a storyline. I haven't seen a personal story outside of Giselle and how she's relating to her daughters. That is all I've seen. I haven't seen anything about a business. I haven't seen it. Oh, in this house. Okay, so We got the house and the relationship with your daughters. That's so far what Giselle has shared with us this season. And I'm afraid that she doesn't have a personal story, and this is the reason why she's behaving in this way. It's very ugly. It's really ugly. It's very just... And I think I was like reading some comments last night because I was tweeting as I was watching it. And a lot of people are disgusted with the way that, what's her name is acting, the way that Giselle is acting. And like, I don't want to watch this anymore. People are saying stuff like that. I think it's actually good to watch how these women are behaving. Ashley, the way she is being she's acting like I told you, Ashley is a scammer. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what you say. That lady with that wig on in that confessional, fake crying, trying to push out tears. It was just, that was the worst thing I have ever seen. I took a video of it because she was sitting there talking about her dad, and then all of a sudden tried to break down, and it was not even believable. It was nothing believable. No tear, no nothing. It was the worst. I was like, these women, I don't like none of them. I don't like any. I don't like Robin. I don't particularly care for Monique. I really don't care for Monique. I don't care for none of them. None of them. The only one that I relate to an aspect of her life is Candiace and her mother situation. Other than that, I don't even understand what Candiace is like. Girl, first of all, you going to house hunting with Chris to a home that is... Okay, let me know, did the real estate agent say that the house went from 7.5 to 2.5? Because I was like, okay, maybe you do need to buy that house if it went from 7 million. But then somebody else on Twitter was like, I had to rewind it 3 times. Y'all let me know what that real estate agent say. Either way, you wasting her time because you're not in the market to buy. And then Candiace mentions this trust. Girl, you are 32 years old. What the fuck trust are you talking about? Either you're lying or Dorothy then lied to you and told you you had a trust to keep you in control because you're 32 years old and you haven't had access to your trust. You are not getting in a lot. Is part of what your mom is paying on your mortgage, is that coming out of your trust? Or you're lying? My mom's done very well for herself. Is that why you keeping your mother around? What, does your mother have to die for you to get access to this trust? Why don't you know the details? Why did you mention it? I was like, Candiace, you're so stupid. Just dumb. Sitting up there looking like a goddamn, I don't know, Pink Panther. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this look, but whatever. That don't have nothing to do with it. The fact of the matter is, you sitting up there saying you have a trust and you don't know the details of the trust. Yet you're not getting paid from the trust at all. So when do you get access to the trust? Are you getting an allowance? That's the only thing I'm thinking about. It's like, this allowance from your trust, is that what's paying your mortgage? Because here's the thing. If y'all can't buy your mother out of her portion of this mortgage, of this deed, or whatever the fuck y'all got going on with this house with your mom, you can't, without her, y'all can't afford this place right here. Without your mother, you can't afford the $2 million home. I like Ashley and Candiace, these delusional realms that y'all reside in. I just don't get it. I just don't fucking understand it. It doesn't make any sense. And then you got Chris looking hella stupid, like real dumb, because first of all, he's a grown-ass motherfucking man living in a home with his wife, and her mother pays half of the mortgage. That's one. Two, you out taking this man, traipsing him around, probably giving him high blood pressure, looking at houses that he definitely can't afford because he can't afford the one you're in now. So it doesn't even make sense. It makes no sense. I don't know if she's doing this for the show, but it's ridiculous. It makes no sense at all. Like, Candiace, you got Chris looking hella stupid, like dumb. And he's trying to be like, I think we should just stay where we are. Like, stay where you are, buy your mother out. You walk in this house talking about, she's like, what do you need 2 master bedrooms for? Well, one for the parents. No, bitch. You get your parents a guest room. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like this fairy tale. That's why you like to be called a princess. You love to be called a princess, but not when someone is using it in a negative way. You love playing that role. That pageant shit, that shit is trash. Candiace is so stupid. So dumb. I was like, ugh. Why are you sitting in this house wasting this real estate agent's time, girl? Wasting folks' time. What happened after that? So they at Giselle's house with Robin and Ashley. And they're walking through Giselle's house, and Giselle's saying what she's going to do with the house and this and that. They get in the backyard. They're drinking champagne with no bottoms on it. What the fuck is going on? I don't understand. I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Ashley mentions to Giselle that she was being a shady friend. And she was like, well, you know, we're going to get past that and this and that. And they start talking about going to Katie. Katie is having an event. And you heard the little shade that Ashley was like, oh, is it real? Bitch, are you real? Is your wig real? Is your mom's wig real? Come on. Ashley was on that show last night, lying every time the camera was on her damn face. Every time. Even sitting there with Michael across from that crypt keeper, even sitting across from him, she has no emotion. All of her emotions are rehearsed. I don't care what nobody says. Ashley is a goddamn scam artist, or she just does not know how to express her emotions well, because she looks like she's about to, like she looks like she's gonna break character every time. That's what it looks like. You look like you're getting ready to laugh. You look like you just can't hold the same emotion for too long. You sitting across from Michael. Michael's like, oh, you look nice and this and that. And he talking about he want to have sex, and you like, I'm not ovulating. So in other words, you only want to have sex, I guess, to save his sperm. Ugh. They showed a picture of that baby. That baby looks just like Michael. Like, just like Michael. I said, is this Ashley's baby? Oh my God. You only a what? Half black Ashley. So this baby came out looking like that thing from Lord of the Rings. I promise you. That's awful. Oh my God, Erica, why would you say that? But that baby looks like that character from Lord of the Rings with the yes. I'm not kidding. He looks just like Michael. Good luck. Good luck, Ashley, with your meal ticket. I couldn't even imagine letting that man who looks like he just shedded a layer of skin and it just needs a brush. He needs one of them nigga brushes that you use to get your waves on his skin. And he just looks like it's just, I can't. I can't even deal with it. It's just disgusting. But anyways, what's her name brings up the thing with Jacob. Bring up the private phone conversation with Jacob, and they talking about how Katie called Ashley dumb and stupid. She is dumb and stupid. Because either you dumb and stupid or you actually know what the fuck is going on with your husband. Either you dumb or stupid or you know exactly what's going on with your husband. She throws Katie under the bus. So Giselle throws Katie under the bus, which was like, I thought her and Giselle were cool. I thought they were better than that, because a lot of what's going on, because Monique threw Candiace under the bus to Ashley. Giselle throws Katie under the bus to Ashley, and then gets mad because Monique showed the text messages to Ashley about what her and Candiace were talking about. How the fuck are you gonna get mad like Giselle? Like, that's how I know it's all college level antics. You really sat up there, told Ashley everything about what Katie said about her, and then commented about Jacob. Then you get mad when Ashley tells you, Monique showed me the text messages between her and Candiace. Why would she show you that? That's a private conversation. Wasn't that a private conversation because Ashley wasn't there? Was that a private conversation at Robin's house when Katie was telling you what happened with Jacob. Now, and I hear that they didn't even have Katie, or Katie's not being invited to the reunion, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Makes no sense whatsoever, because even though Katie she was a friend of the housewife or whatever, was sitting in the back. If Barbara from New York, who is a friend of the housewife, can sit on the couch with those women during the reunion, so can Katie, because that's not cool. If Katie is not at that reunion, based on what has been going on between her and Ashley, what has been going on between her and Giselle, like Giselle throwing her under the bus like that, that's not cool. That girl needs to be at the reunion. That's not fair. It's not fair. I couldn't believe that Giselle really got mad. Girl, you just did the same thing. What are you talking about? You are no different. You are no different, Giselle. Giselle is a trip. I don't know. I can't imagine her. No, I can't. Because you're doing way more than you've always done. Like, I've never really cared for Giselle, only because I just see she's like super duper phony. You know what I mean? And none of those women are her friend. And I don't even think the way that she walked in the next episode, and Robin said, you walk into my event and you start going on, like, the way that you do that, I would have just walked away. Like, bitch, you're not about to have your moment. No. And you walk in and start talking shit, like, you haven't met the right one. And I think, somebody showed a clip on when Giselle, when Giselle realized that she didn't like Monique, is when Monique flexed on her ass and said she had several homes. When and after that, Giselle never liked Monique. Never. So every time it's a chance to be against Monique, she's going to take her chance. Because I'm not going to even say it again. Michael and Ashley is sitting across from each other looking crazy as hell. They just look fake, and Ashley's like, oh my God, I just really love this restaurant. Girl, it's so phony. That is a damn scam artist. I don't care what y'all say. Her and her mama is scam artists. I don't care. And she says, Michael says he does some shit that I was like, Ashley, he was like, if they don't support me, they don't support us. Is that what he said? If they don't support us, they don't support you. That's what he said. I said, oh, Michael, is that the game you about to play? Is that the game you really about to play? Like, y'all really gonna take this all the way? Y'all know what the fuck is happening with my, I'm done. He should have been supportive, not to use, doesn't agree with her going to visit the father. She shares with him she's gonna go meet this man who she claims that. Okay, here's the thing with Ashley. Monique plays a prank on Chris. They're walking up the stairs. He was like, they walking upstairs, they getting the kid. He be ready to tap some asses. I see. He be ready to tap. He act like he can't get his life together. Like he can't. The kids, like I can't imagine. I don't know if the kids are performing for the cameramen that are there. I don't know, but Milani, is that her name? In the night like that I can't. It's too much. I was looking like, okay, Chris, I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know how y'all control or maintain the level of energy. Like at a certain hour, it's time to wind down. I don't understand it. Anyways, Monique is sitting on the thing and she starts screaming. He said, is somebody calling me? I said, what is Chris? Who's calling me? Nigga, you don't know? You can't tell when your wife is in distress. Who is calling me? Monique, you calling me? She said, yeah. I think my water broke. Oh, Lord. Nigga, that was so funny. That shit was so funny. I said, oh my God, he don't know what. He didn't call 911. Chris was ready. He was like, and she made a point. She said, look, we're not even ready. We're not even ready. We need to have our shit packed. We're not ready. Kids is jumping around, moving around, acting crazy. We don't know what the hell is going on. So let's get our shit together. That shit was so funny. He was like, are you okay? Because he didn't call 911. Playing around with folks. Candiace and Dorothy go to where? Giselle and Robin. Oh, Katie's thing. And Giselle asked Dorothy and Candiace, did therapy help? And then Dorothy says, you mean like, did it help? Like, basically, she doesn't need the help. Candiace needs the help. And then Giselle says in the interview, I see it didn't work for nobody. I see that the therapy is not working because, you know, Candiace's mother, Dorothy, is a perfect woman. She's perfect. She doesn't need therapy. It's all Candiace. Candiace is a spoiled brat. And like Giselle said, well, you created the spoiled brat. I'm glad she said that. Even as inappropriate as Giselle is, I'm glad she said that to that old ass woman. Look, you created it. Now she's this spoiled brat. I just don't. And you see next week the daughter is back. The other daughter. And we gonna see. Because I told you that other daughter don't fool with that lady. I'm telling you, she don't. She doesn't. She don't fool with that lady. She doesn't. Dorothy meets Katie's mom, and Katie don't know what kind of charity it is. She got some crazy wig on. Jacob tells them what happened and what Michael said, and I don't know. I don't like Giselle. So they say what happened or whatever, and Monique, you could hear the way that Giselle, she doesn't like Monique. And I really believe it's from that day when Monique said she had several houses, or 4 homes, I think she said. Monique, Giselle, and Robin start telling Candiace about what Monique did with Ashley. And she was like, well, where did you hear this from? They were both saying, Ashley told us. Honey, they was in unison with that. Ashley told us. And then she was like, I do feel betrayed by, you know, what Monique did. And I'm trying to see how Monique is going to explain herself to Candiace about the reason, because Monique posted something on what is this, Twitter, that said, I think I have to find it late. No, Monique said the energy is never the same with these ladies, but they can make t-shirts about people, call husbands gay, drive by people's homes to see if they live there, and the list goes on. But I show a text to prove my initial reaction to a news article, and bam. That's not the same. It's not the same, Monique. You are trying to get out of accountability and responsibility. Giselle doesn't give a fuck about the t-shirt, about calling people's husbands gay, about going to somebody's home. She doesn't care that she comes off as shady. You have the image of not being shady to protect. So you showed those messages to Ashley to protect this image that you're not shady. Those two have nothing to do with each other, Monique, at all. So they don't. And that's it. And that's period. I was like, Monique, what are you talking about? That doesn't even make sense. But Giselle doesn't care. You care. Giselle doesn't care about somebody calling her shady. She clearly enjoys it. You, on the other hand, you always are making it seem like these ladies are more shady than you, especially to your husband. You know, you the way that you make it seem like you don't do any of the shit talking. You ain't a part of none of the conversation. It's all them. You're not messy like those ladies. That's why he says things that doesn't make sense. Like, you know, you like they're more messier than you, and they're not. You're just equally as messy. That's just what it is. Showing him text messages was like, okay. And so Ashley and her mom go visit. So here's the thing. Ashley knows exactly where her dad is because she's in contact with his with his sister. So Ashley don't need to find her dad. She knows exactly where the motherfucker lives. He don't want nothing to do with you, girl. And I think it is incredibly inappropriate for her to just show up at this man's house. The same level of inappropriateness that it was when Kenya rolled up to her mama's house. These kids rolling up to, I understand that you want like this closure. That's what Ashley is claiming she's looking for, is some kind of closure. This man has blocked you. That means he doesn't want anything to do with you. You act like you don't know where he lives and you don't know where he is, and you need to find him. Then she's sitting at the table across from her aunt and uncle and his brother and sister, who says that it was good that the mother kept her from him because he had a lot of demons. And then Ashley says, well, I just want to see him because, I hear that we have the same face. How did you hear that when you was just looking at a picture of him on Facebook? What do you mean you heard that? You can't look at him from the picture you was looking at from his Facebook page? Because you went through your mom's page, because he didn't block your mom. He blocked you. So you went through your mom's page to look at pictures. So there's my dad. But you heard that he has a face like yours, a head like yours? Let me find out your father is Stewie. Let me shut up. Ashley is a fraud. You rolling up to this man's house like you don't know where he lives. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Girl, we don't believe you. You need more people. Period. Ashley is a crook and a liar and a grifter. Her and her mom. That's a tag team. That Bravo show called Imposters, that's about Ashley and her mother. It has to be. Because y'all with these wigs on going to see this man. No, ma'am. Oh my God, that's his house. Is that his house? Bitch, you know where the fuck he lives. You know exactly where he lives. Oh, is that his house? And you walking up with cameras and shit. Inappropriate. Inappropriate. Y'all coming on my property, I'm shooting everybody. Come on my property. Come on now. Down here in Atlanta. Where were they? Atlanta where? Probably in some woods somewhere, child. And you want to go see this man. Child, he don't want to see you. Oh my God. Okay, this is it. Oh my God. Phony and fake. And just fake. Ashley is a phony, y'all. I don't care. What else? Did I miss some shit? Oh, Karen and her family. They was eating dinner, and that's it. But Ashley, you fake. Oh my God. Ashley, we got to go through with it, Ashley. We've already committed to the lie. Let's just go through with it. I don't know what's going on. It's like so convoluted you can't believe it. But then it's like they're really going through with this. So you have to believe that this girl is going to see, claiming that she's never seen this man. Never seen him, but she was just on his Facebook page. Girl. What else? Let me go through my tweets. I said, I can't even imagine allowing a scab of a shredded python skin of a man laying on top of me just to secure a bag. There is no way. Ooh, that baby. Y'all seen that baby? That's awful. I'm glad I ain't having any more babies, because that baby doesn't look like, that baby looks just like Michael at the age that Michael is now. That baby looks the same age as his father. I just say that. You know how when you look in a baby crib and the baby is not cute, you say, oh, look at the baby. That's Ashley. Oh, look at the baby. Ain't no way, there's no way in the world anybody could type the words, the baby is cute. Oh, adorable. No, girl. He looks like the ghost of Christmas past. Either there's no trust, or Dorothy done told her there's a trust and there's still no trust. She can't give the details. Why doesn't Candiace just buy her mother out of their property? I think it's absolutely inappropriate what Ashley is doing. You don't surprise anyone who doesn't want to meet with you. That's stalker shit. Go away. She doesn't even look like Ashley. What is that? Giselle said she wanted Ashley to have something tangible from her marriage. Honey, Ashley has her grifter ass mama have a meal ticket. They're straight. That's funny. We're just concerned about you, Ashley. Giselle, you're not concerned about her. Giselle's a liar. I don't like any of... I decided yesterday. I was like, I don't have... honey, all of them can get it. Everybody is getting equivalent critiques. No one is... I'm not stroking nobody's... Candiace said she felt betrayed that Monique showed the text messages. We're going to see how that's going to work out. I don't know what Monique is talking about, these fairy tales of I guess maybe she's talking about lies. Monique's jokes don't always land the way they're supposed to land. But anyways, y'all, that's my time. Thank you guys for hanging out and listening to my craziness. Let me move up to right here because the sun is in my face. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Let's get down in the comments. We'll talk soon. Peace. Take care of each other.